Okay then, Helldivers, we are back. We have got loads to go over today as Arrowhead Game Studios have now finally announced the Python Commandos Premium Warbond. This thing looks absolutely incredible as it holds the Maxi Gun and the Defoliation Tool. That's right, we've now got a belt-fed minigun and a chainsaw sword. This thing looks absolutely amazing. We're going to break down everything that you guys need to know about it today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option. And we also have our own sugar-free tinned alternatives now. Links in the description. Use code CLOUDPLAYS at checkout for a cheeky discount. And if you want to get involved with the giveaway for free super credits to get your hands on this new premium Warbond come December 2nd, then all you have to do is head down into the comment sections and put in a flame emoji. It'll enter you in and we'll be announcing it before this Warbond drops. So make sure you stay tuned to that one. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now with the brand new premium Warbond, Python Commandos, inside of Helldivers 2. Now, before we break these things down individually, we do have to say that this is going to be releasing on December 2nd, and I think now that their statement inside of the latest patch notes update definitely now make sense. But what is it you guys are going to be receiving? Well, in this graphic right here, you can see that we've got 2 new armor sets, a new primary weapon, 3 new stratagems, as well as an armor passive, some patterns, 2 player banners, 2 new capes, an emote, and a player title. Now, this is extremely cool. This is one that I have been really excited for, and it's definitely going to run in quite a decent way. But let's talk weapons and stratagems to begin with. Starting off, we have the M1000 Maxi Gun. The Ministry of Defense received thousands of requests from squad commanders for a minigun, and we're excited to finally give the Helldivers access to the M1000 Maxi Gun. A belt fed with ultra high ammo capacity, this one is sure to make the bugs bleed. Now, naturally, as we always know with Helldivers 2, when we have something that is really cool, there is generally a negative that comes alongside it to make it a little bit more balanced. As to what that is, they haven't actually said anything about it inside of the blog post. So I am intrigued to know what it is that it's going to be and whether it's going to be in terms of the power that this thing can kick out, or if there's a weird different attribute that we're going to notice with regards to it so that it kind of brings that offset to the table. As a belt-fed minigun with ultra-high ammo capacity is going to be so extremely incredible that I cannot wait for this thing to come out. So I'm really intrigued to know what you guys think about this. Was this on your tick list for Helldivers 2? Was this one that you've been asking for just recently? Next up, we have got the AX Flam 75 Guard Dog Hot Dog. The Warbond also includes an additional lineup for the faithful sidekicks of your Helldiver. This drone is equipped with a flamethrower to coat your foes in the fires of freedom before returning to your backpack to refuel. Now, obviously, we have had so many of these guard dogs by now, and the gas dog itself was a little bit of a difficult one at the original release. And after a little bit of work, they finally managed to rectify it, and now the AI on that device works absolutely incredibly. Hopefully, this dog does the same thing, and it doesn't release with those same problems that we saw from the gas dog. Hopefully this comes in. We knew this was eventually going to be coming to the table, as they do generally tend to alternate through these sorts of things, and we knew that a flamethrower guard dog would have inevitably taken its way into the game. But now it's here. I can't wait to see how this is going to go, although there's probably going to be a lot of team killing, I'm not going to lie. This thing's like a Team Killer 3000. And finally, we have got the CQC-9 Defoliation Tool. Now, if you don't want to burn the jungle down, consider your deforestation with this tool. If the machete doesn't cut it, whether it's a tree or an enemy, surely this will. And this thing looks absolutely amazing. We've been looking for a chainsword for quite some time. I wasn't quite expecting it to play the way that this does, though. It pretty much looks like it's a two-handed weapon, and with it being a stratagem, it's going to have to be really good to utilize that support weapon slot over things such as the minigun. We've saw this with things such as the One True Flag. The novelty of it was absolutely incredible straight from the offset, and then a little while after that it became quite stagnant and dull actually utilizing it, and it was more used for the meme. So I'm really hoping that this thing does pack a punch and there's some hidden attributes to it that can really separate it from the rest, so that we do have a melee weapon stratagem that really sets aside from others. Next up, we have to talk about the primary weapon, the AR-GL2112. Now, finally, the Python Commandos has a new and unique primary weapon, a combination of assault rifle rifle and grenade launcher called the ARGL-2112. A heavy to wield, but the damage dealt is heavy too, making your primary slot more versatile than ever with 2 guns in one. Now, this is extremely exciting, as we've been talking about grenade launcher underbarrels for quite some time. A lot of us were hoping this was going to come in the form of attachments, but unfortunately it's not. This is going to be the only weapon that can do it, or at least for the foreseeable future, is going to be the 2 weapons in one, with a grenade launcher and assault rifle on top. I think that this could run really, really well. I don't know how this is going to work in terms of the penetration values, though. I would love for it to be a medium pen, but it's not likely when we have such a big thing, such as a grenade launcher attached to the bottom. It's likely that the offset on this weapon will be that it will be a light penetration weapon. But we'll have to wait and see exactly what comes from it come December 2nd when it actually does drop. I'm just speculating at this point. Moving in from that, though, we've got the armor to take a look at. Now, we have got the RS-20 Constrictor and the RS-40 Beast of Prey. Now, the Constrictor is your light armor set. Meanwhile, your RS-40 Beast of Prey is the heavy armor set equivalent for your legendary Helldiver. This one's going to be powerful, a burly physique, a big bulky stack, and this is going to have the passive of Rock Solid. Now, this passive will make your character more steadfast against staggering and ragdolling attacks. We don't have the exact details on this just yet, but knowing that it will essentially give you more of a steadfast against the staggering and especially the ragdolling, this could work really, really well in an automaton sector, or at least that's how I'm hoping. The numbers may well not reflect it too greatly, and it may not be worth using, but we'll have to wait and see. For me, though, the aesthetics on this look absolutely incredible. The heavy armor Beast of Prey is probably one of my more favorite armor sets to release of just recently. I have got so much love for it, and I don't particularly like the heavy armor sets. Let me know which one is your personal favorite. And then finally, we have got the patterns and the emotes. We have got the chameleon camo for the FRV, the exosuit, the shuttle, and the hellpod. And this looks pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely looks really, really enjoyable, and I'm liking the idea of some brighter camos coming into the mix. We've also got the player banners of Mark of the Constrictor and Foe Rent Asunder, which also has some cape equivalents to it as well. Now, I can't lie, the cape equivalents do look very similar to the ones that we've already got. So there's not much innovation really there, but it's nice to have something at least, or at least after the time that we've been waiting for any sort of content to come out, I will take it. We've then got the front-leaning rest position. Now, this for me is probably one of the most iconic things inside of this, as I have got so much love for a good old press up. And I know somewhere out there, crazy Mr. Pips is going to be buzzing his little tits off, bless him, excited to be able to get down and give me 20. And not only that, but it's going to be giving you 20 of a one-hander. Absolutely incredible. And then finally, we've got the player title for Python Commando, which looks pretty damn cool as well. Overall, this should be a really, really good Warbond, given that they don't set the offsets too heavily. The M1000 Maxi Gun is probably going to be the biggest telltale on this one. It does have a backpack, which is belt-fed into the minigun, meaning that there has got to be some pretty large offset to this one. Whether it slows you down when firing, whether you have to shoot it completely standing still, or whether it takes the backpack slot so that you can't utilize this weapon without the backpack in tow, therefore eradicating others. I have no idea how it's going to run, but it's going to be pretty damn good, that's for sure. Other than that, the only thing that has my mind a little bit tickling is the Defoliation Tool Chainsword Saw, which again, there's got to be a pretty big offset to this one, as I don't understand why we have melee stratagems. It's not really something that I enjoy utilizing. I think that the melee slots should really exist, and that's where it should stay. But yeah, we've got a second melee stratagem that is hopefully going to be a lot more meaningful than the previous one. Let me know what you're excited for the most from this Python Commandos, and hopefully this now means that we can be going into our standard cadence of patch updates and content coming back into Helldivers 2. Hopefully we're back out of that lull period now with this trailer dropping, and hopefully this means that we can get back to everything that we know and love with regards to this game. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe and post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your faces, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.